No, I don't. My opinion, I don't think so. I think if you're in a relationship, I think, you both have to set some boundaries. For me, if I'm dating somebody, I don't think I'm going to have my male friends calling me or hitting my phone any time of the night. First of all, I wouldn't have them hitting my phone even if I was single any time of the night. So that's something that I think that's a task that you have to sit down and try to work out with your significant other. Now, the topic tonight today is like, why do you think you should cheat? I could say that. I could have came at you that way. But when you talk about why do men and women cheat in their relationship, it's so many things that go on. But the bottom line is, the root of it is the behavior. What were they behaving before they got into the relationship? That's something I think y'all need to think about. What is the behavior? 99.9% of the time, if you are a person who is monogamous, you're going to be faithful to that woman. That woman's going to be faithful to that man. And things happen in a relationship. People don't give themselves time to explore each other. They don't give themselves time to know each other. You look at going 5, maybe 10 years being together, and you figure, I know that person well enough now. Well, truth be told is that if you've been together for 20 years, yes, you know that person. But are there any surprising things that person can probably show up with? Yes, there are. Something you didn't know about. It happens. It's part of life. It's just how it works. When you're in a relationship, I don't think you should cheat. I think if you're not ready to be in a relationship with a significant other, then you need to stay in the single lane and do you until you are perfectly ready to be with somebody, to share your space, your mind, your heart, all that with somebody. Because going into a relationship and cheating with someone after you've gotten in there it's hurtful. Love doesn't supposed to hurt. It's supposed to feel good. It's supposed to make you feel happy. It's supposed to just sort of, make your mind and put your mind at ease. But when you start bringing in complications, like the cheating factor, not cool. I mean, like I said, I would say, folks, cheating and lying, and of course lying is a very big part of cheating. Because if you cheat, then you got to go lie and back up your story of the reason why you weren't at work, or the reason why you didn't answer your pager, or the reason why you didn't respond back to your text, or didn't answer your phone. You got to go back and tell a lie. You got to say, oh, well, my battery is dead. Now, I know, I remember, hey, what my boyfriend would tell me, well, my pager was dead. I ain't had no battery, so I couldn't call you back. Well, I couldn't text you back. But when I paged you or someone else called you, you answered your phone. So I'm just saying that you really have to think about what's going on when you get into a relationship. Think about what's really the pinpoint. You got to be ready for a relationship. You should love to be in a relationship. When you get in a relationship, it should be all about you two and not you adding extra people into the mix. Not you going out here and finding something else or somebody else to sleep with or to kiss or to hang out with. When you go to the movies, you go to the movies with your significant other. When you go out to dinner or to lunch, you go out to lunch and dinner with your significant other. That's who you're supposed to hang out with. I'm not saying that it's not cool to hang out with your friends. It's a story when you're hanging out with friends. But just because you had an old girlfriend or old boyfriend you knew from high school or from in your past, and you going out to dinner with them, and you got a significant other? Nah. That's something you just don't do. For me, I think I would take my significant other that I have right now with me to that dinner or to that lunch and introduce them. There are boundary lines. Hey, how you doing? Glad to see you. Hadn't seen you in a long time. This is my husband. Okay? You need to make that clear. You never want to make the person that you're in a relationship with feel less of a man or feel less of a woman. Because when you go in and you cheat, you make your partner feel less of themselves. That's not cool. So, folks, when you start thinking about cheating, think about all the ramifications that cheating can do to you when you're in a relationship. It's not cool to do that. I mean, I can just give you all my opinions all day long. While I don't agree with cheating, I think cheating is the worst thing in the world. I think it will hurt a lot of feelings. This is why people act out. They go and kill people. They're jealous. They do all kinds of crazy things because cheating. Cheating has a component, and that component is lying. And after that, that component is being deceitful, because now you're trying to keep things covered up so the person that you're trying to stay with don't find out. Not understanding that all you're doing, each and every time you do this, you are making your situation more complicated every single time. And God forbid if you have children in the mix. That really is not cool. I've heard of situations where fathers have cheated on the mom, and their own children have seen them do this in the act. How hurtful can that be? And you're wondering why your child hates you. Well, it's because you out here cheating. And the same way with the women, there are some women have done the same thing. But, as men and women, you shouldn't cheat. I would say, if you're not happy in your relationship, things are just not going well, you have not thought about going to a marriage counselor. I would say go to a relationship counselor, go to a marriage counselor, sit down and talk about what's really going on. Get to the root of the problem and see if you can work your differences out. And if you can't work those differences out, then part ways. Then you are free to go and deal with anybody you want to deal with. But when you do it backwards and you're out here, you got the wife at home, or the wife, you got the husband at home, and you're out here cheating and doing all kinds of stuff, it doesn't make it good. And I know you all have seen the movie Temptation by Tyler Perry, where there's an innocent couple who have been together for a long time, and they get married, move to the big city of Washington, D.C., and do their thing. And one is she's a relationship counselor. She works at this company doing her thing. And this big-time millionaire comes in and likes what he sees. And she starts getting interested because the same sex she had at home with her husband became boring. He's now done tempted her to explore. And she explores it. I mean, I ain't got to tell y'all the rest of the movie. Y'all know what the deal is. Y'all sort of know what happened for the ones who did watch it. But her outcome did not come out so well. She learned her lesson, but it was a death wish lesson. So when you think about relationships and you're being in a relationship with a man and woman, and maybe you're thinking about cheating because you saw this fine-looking girl like that you might want to get a piece of, or you seen this good-looking guy over here that you might want to talk to, or a lot of times what happens is that people entice us. Oh, you got a husband. Oh, your husband's not doing this? Well, if you was my woman, I would be doing this, and you would never have to worry about this. Or if you was my man, I'd be catering to you. I don't know why she's doing this to you. Well, you're going to have to keep an even-keeled mind. If you truly love the person you are in a relationship with, then you are going to have to do what you need to do. Now, granted, no one can make you stay in a relationship, and no one can make you leave out of a relationship. If you're in love, then you stay in love, and you do what it needs to do or to take to keep each other. You don't let other interferences come in and cause your mind to wander so that you cheat. So when you get into that relationship and that's the time you need to pull together. When you all are fighting, that's the time you need to pull together. Keep it spicy in the bedroom, Keep it spicy in the kitchen. Do some activities together. Do some things together that's going to make you all feel good as a couple and as a person individually. You're supposed to enhance each other, and you're supposed to be as one in a relationship. Not being in a relationship and things going bad and you decide to cheat instead of trying to resolve your issue. I'm just saying, like I always say, if you're going to be in a relationship, what's the use of cheating? If you're going to cheat, don't get in a relationship. Just stay single and do you. But since you are in a relationship, think about it before you go out here and cheat. It ain't cool to do that. So I'm just going to leave you again with that 30-87 rule. Cheating and lying, they aren't struggles of a relationship, folks. They're not the struggles of a relationship. They're reasons to break up. So that's something you got to remember. They are reasons to break up. They're not a struggle. They're just reasons. Because all of the stuff that's going on in a relationship, everything you go out here and you kiss somebody, you go out here and you spend time with somebody instead of spending time with a woman that's at home or the man that's sitting at home waiting on you, that's a reason to break up. So remember that, folks. Being in a relationship and cheating is not cool. You know what I'm saying? It really isn't cool. And Miss Cassie ain't playing that. I ain't got time to be cheating on nobody, and I sure don't want nobody cheating on me. So with that, folks, I hope you tune in next week and hear my next great advice on relationships. Okay? This is your girl, Cassie Gainey, here at WGSJ BC Radio Smooth Jazz 90.5. I'm out.
Smooth 90.5 FM WGSJBC Radio. This is Rob G, Afternoon Drive Show. Y'all just got through listening to Cassie Gainey, Cassie G, with her relationship segment. Please tune in and listen. We have a new show coming up real soon, March 7. We have approximately 3 new shows coming up. So please keep your ears tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, at this present time, we are going to be giving away tickets to Jackie's Secret Life, Sunday, July 19th, 2015. Starts at 4 p.m. at the Harold Washington Cultural Center, 4701 South King Drive, Chicago, Illinois. If you would like to reserve priority seating, it's $35. Tickets are regular $25. So please give us a call at 708-343-3906 if you would like to win these tickets today. So we have a total of 10 tickets that they're VIP tickets. So we're going to be giving away 10 tickets each day. There's a cocktail time at 2 p.m. If you want more information, you can contact them at 708-698-3798. I'll repeat that. That's 708-698-3798. This is Jackie's Secret Life stage play. Come on out, Sunday, July 19th, 2015. Doors open up at 4 p.m. And it's going to be held at the Harold Washington Cultural Center in Chicago, 4701 South King Drive. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that everyone is tuned in and listened to our Seductive Wednesday. Of course, you know today is always going to be Hump Day. So if you got any questions, just give me a call. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Smooth 90.5 FM WGSJBC Radio. We have a little Rachel for real for you. Well, I guess Rachel for real is not going to play. Oh, I guess she is.